These are busy times for Donald Trump. Just look at how many issues he's juggling. Prospect of a war in Syria, backlash over Jeffrey Epstein, more escalation in Ukraine, and a no-holds-barred fight with his central bank chair. Yet, guess what he has posted about yesterday? Coca Cola. That's what he posted about. Trump is trying to make Coke great again. How? By tweaking the recipe. First, let me quote from what he said. I have been speaking to Coca-Cola about using real cane sugar in Coke in the United States, and they have agreed to do so. I'd like to thank all of those in authority at Coca-Cola. This will be a very good move by them. You will see it's just better. Now, some background here. Coca-Cola uses corn syrup to sweeten their drink in the United States. Donald Trump says they will now use cane sugar. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is Trump announcing this change? It's not a national security decision. It's not a foreign deal. It's just a change in recipe. And for the record, Coke has not confirmed this change. They have appreciated Trump's interest in their drink. They've also said that a new product range will be announced soon, but no confirmation on the cane sugar. Now, this episode also raises a number of questions, like what does Coca-Cola use in other countries? Does it affect the taste? And is cane sugar better than corn syrup? Coca-Cola's original recipe used cane sugar. But in the 1970s and 1980s, something changed. Sugar prices began rising. The United States imposed quotas and tariffs on imports, so Coca-Cola turned to corn syrup, which is a no-brainer. Corn was America's top crop. But elsewhere, the recipe did not change. Even today, Coke uses cane sugar in Mexico, Europe, Australia, and India. So the US is a bit of an outlier. Now to the second question. Does it affect the taste? If you're a Coke connoisseur, yes, it does. And some Americans have talked about it. Since the year 2005, Coke has imported some bottles from Mexico. And these have cane sugar, the ones that come from Mexico. They're a favorite among soda lovers. You may hear some Americans ask for a Mexican Coke. So yes, there is a difference in taste. Which brings us to the final question. Is cane sugar better than corn syrup? At the end of the day, both of these are added sugars, so you must consume them in moderation. Most experts say no more than 30 grams per day of added sugar. So which one is healthier? Corn syrup has a higher amount of fructose. So if you drink a lot of Coke, then maybe cane sugar is slightly better. Having said that, it's not like corn syrup is so bad. In 2023, the American Medical Association published a report. They did not find reasons to curb corn syrup in food items. They also did not demand warning labels. So simply put, cane sugar is not healthier than corn syrup. Yet health is clearly the reason here for this switch. This move has Robert Kennedy's fingerprints all over it. Kennedy is Donald Trump's health secretary, basically America's health minister. A lot of his health opinions are anti-science. But he's a fierce warrior against added sugar. So chances are he is the one spearheading this recipe change. Just one problem though. This is not just a health decision. This is also financial and political. Like I said, corn is the biggest crop in America, and corn producers are a powerful voting bloc. The US Corn Refiners Association has already slammed this move. Here's what the group's president said, and I'm quoting, "Replacing high fructose corn syrup with cane sugar would cost thousands of American food manufacturing jobs, depress farm income, and boost imports of foreign sugar, all with no nutritional benefit." So expect some backlash from the producers, maybe even from Coca-Cola, because this is a bit tricky for them. Domestically made corn syrup is cheap, but imported cane sugar, it will be slightly more expensive. Right now, the US imports cane sugar from 40 countries. If you add Trump's tariffs, that's a worry for Coke. Like most American companies, they have tried to cozy up to President Trump. In January, they gave him a special gift, an inaugural Diet Coke bottle. And that is the biggest irony of all of this. Trump only drinks the diet version of Coke. It does not have cane sugar or corn syrup. Instead, it has a low-calorie sweetener, which is called aspartame. So Coca-Cola may appreciate Trump's interest in the beverage, but the president is talking about a major overhaul. Coke will have to change their supply chains. They will have to shell out more money, and not to mention risk consumer backlash. Let's see how this new cola war unfolds.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka kaljo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.